Good wish, you still have 3 wishes. A light bulb goes off in my head. So, you're saying if I make a selfless wish like that one, it doesn't count? The genie visibly relaxes, as if I was the first person to connect the dots. Yes, exactly. That seems easy to exploit. What if I wish for my parents to become incredibly wealthy? I asked, trying to figure out a loophole to this rule. The genie sighed, their earlier optimism about me fading. I had probably made myself look bad, but in all honesty, I was only curious. I didn't have any grand plan to exploit this rule, quite the opposite, in fact. I would know. Even if you try to disguise it as a selfless gift, your voice will give away your true intentions. So, I recommend you state what you want, rather than trying to figure out a clever way to exploit the system. You're already in a gifted position. Don't let your greed taint a good thing. The genie's speech filled with wisdom as magnificent as his golden goatee. Okay, got it. Still, that's a lot to think about. What to wish for? I wouldn't mind a pair of comfortable underwear. Like a pair that doesn't get any holes in it or anything. How good would that be? I laughed, much to the dissatisfaction of the genie. They only narrowed their gaze, waiting for an actual wish. Okay, sorry. I'll think of a proper wish. If you would like to waste a limitless wish on underwear, you can. Though I expected better things from you. The genie said, in the tone of a disappointed parent. He even shook his head, adding to the parental display perfectly. No, I'll save that for my last wish. I should be smart. If I wish too carelessly, I could cause chaos in the world. So, don't wish everyone immortal or something stupid like that? I doubt Mr. Reaper would appreciate the immortality wish. The Grim Reaper's real? You question that in the presence of a genie? My existence should open a world of possibility to you. That's a fair point. How about? Anything on a worldwide scale is tricky. You fix one problem, and you cause another. Sure, those wishes are selfless, but they would cause additional problems. I'm a little stumped. This is why so many have failed. Fixing the world is something even your greatest minds can't do. Do you believe you will be the one to solve it? The genie said, their words a mix of teasing and honesty. They weren't wrong. What did I know? I could wish to be smart enough to know how to solve all the world's problems. Although, even with that knowledge, the answer might still be tricky. Hundreds of people have offered solutions, it's implementing those solutions that's hard. It would take a lot of wishes to achieve what I want, and a lot of those wishes would need to be selfish. Now you're understanding the dilemma. On a small scale, selfless actions are easy. To be selfless to the world is another story. Right, I wish for billions of dollars. Giving up already? The genie asked, expecting more from me. I shrugged, not giving them an answer. They raised their hands as my phone buzzed with messages, notifying me of the sudden influx of money into my account. This isn't going to be a banking error or a monkey's paw situation. Is it? No. The money is yours. Do with it whatever selfish acts you wish. With all that money, I was able to start a few charities. Charities that made good on the genie's powers. The first charity was the Traveling Doctor. A charity that allowed me to go to poorer regions, providing free surgery and medicine to those that needed it. Whenever someone would tell me their problem, I would allow the genie to solve it. A selfless wish that didn't affect the world on a large scale. Next was the Feed Us All Foundation. A charity that made use of all the world's leftover supermarket products, using that food to feed the homeless. Again, a selfless wish that didn't affect the world too much. After all, the supermarkets were only going to throw out the produce and food, so it wasn't stealing money away from them. It also helped feed a lot of struggling families, easing their weekly burdens of getting food on the table. The last charity was my favorite. The Wish a Gift Foundation. This charity only operated in December and was focused on Christmas. The goal was to go to as many countries as I could, setting up little Santa stalls for kids whose parents couldn't afford a gift. Even the genie got involved, dressing up as Santa Claus. They would whisper the present they wanted to the genie, and I would ask him to grant their wish. Then, like magic, I would pull the present out of my red Santa sack, giving them exactly what they wanted. A celebration that always brought a smile to my face. So, what do you think of my wishes so far? I asked, adjusting the genie's bushy white beard for the next Wish a Gift session. I think you're smarter than I gave you credit for, human. He smiled. You're enjoying this, aren't you? It's more rewarding than the usual people who find me. Remember, though, 2 wrong wishes and you will lose me forever. I know. Don't worry, by the time that happens, I'll be able to continue these charities without you. Well, they won't be as spectacular, but I'll still be able to help people, I said, giving him a cocky grin. I can't wait to see that day. With that, we both went to get the stall ready, preparing to give holiday cheer to another December.